my book. Now every time I create another book or another product, I already got this system. I wash, rinse, and repeat. I don't try to go outside the box when I deal with my mentors and I learn from them and they teach me different techniques. I don't overthink it. I take it specifically the way that they told me to and I adapt it. If you learn these 3 principles of consistency from watching Mother Nature, use this to help become more consistent in your life. The first thing is plant it. You can say like planting a seed, plant it. Plant your dream or idea deep within inside yourself. Appreciate its value and trust it. It will grow. Nurture it. We talked about nurturing. That's where that nurturing instinct comes in. Protect your idea and dream. Give it time every day to blossom and be prepared to make it happen. Learn the skills necessary to give it what it's needed to grow. Take action now. Don't overthink it. Do it. Watch it grow. So just like Mother Nature, just like a plant, you plant that seed. You nurture it. You protect it. You invest time, energy into it, just like a child. And then you watch it grow. Add this on there, and then you harvest it. So just like in nature and crops, you know, it might take 6 months for a seed, probably less than that now with the genetically modified stuff. It might take 6 months for a corn to grow. But you gotta plant the seed, till the earth, put fertilization on there, fertilize it, protect it, put scarecrows out there so no crows be pecking at the kernels. Make sure, you know, all the insects and bugs and everything is clear. 6 months before you can get your harvest and be able to see your value in your corn. Your business, your ideas, your passion is the same thing. This is the time when your expectations and work have to come together to start seeing results. This part is built around being patient, staying committed, and having courage. Most people give up right before the breakthrough is about to happen. They didn't put their seed in the ground, maybe even watered it a little bit. It takes 6 months. They want results in 2 weeks. You don't see results 2 weeks. You say, oh man, I done bought some bad seeds. This ain't nothing gonna grow. And then now you done left your field, somebody else done came in, and you wasn't patient enough. They done took your little field, put a little bit more time, energy into it, and they done harvested your harvest. And now you mad because you wasn't patient enough to spend the 6 months to watch this thing grow. You wanted to harvest it right away. You done already made plans. When I get this money, I'm going to go ahead and do this. You ain't even spent the time to cultivate it, to market it, to fully write it, to understand what kind of pesticides is going to work. What kind of chapters you going to write in this book. What kind of products you going to use for the foundation of this natural hair product movement. Just like children. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back a little bit. I need you guys to go to page 38. Page 38. Do y'all see that? Mentorship. Because this is important. I want to talk about this before we go. We got a little bit of time. We ready? Mentorship. Part of my journey is I've had great mentors. I realized a long time ago that it's easier for me to learn from somebody else's mistakes than go through the path and fall on my face myself. I've paid thousands of dollars for coaching and mentorship programs from my coaches and my mentors. And one of the things that I realized is priceless. When you're going through problems, issues in your business, when you need help trying to balance things out, when you're getting ready to do a new book or a new business venture, it's good to have great advice, great mentors, great people, I call them counsel. Great counsel. So the first thing, the guidance provided by a coach, mentor, or guru. Learn from great people. 39. So a lot of times what happens is people like, for me even, you know, when I decided that I found mentors that I wanted to teach me, the number one thing is most people don't know how to approach a mentor. How do you approach somebody and say, hey, can you mentor me? If they got a coaching program, if they don't got a coaching program, this is the most easiest way to do it. Be clear about what you want. Don't waste your time or the mentor's time by telling your whole life story. Be prepared to articulate what you want and how they can best help you. So be clear in your head. Don't call nobody up. Hey, I want you to mentor me, and you spending 30, 40 minutes telling me, oh, I had kids when I was young. I went through this. College didn't work out. I ended up going over here, doing this and that. Be clear, because most time these people are very busy. Like me, I'm very busy. Somebody hit me up on Facebook with a whole long thing. Lady, specifically, a lady just did this last night. Was supposed to be at the conference, didn't come, and then emailed me or messaged me last night saying, I'm having problems with trying to find my passion. Can you give me some advice? You were supposed to be at the conference. So be clear. 2, ask yourself first, how do you serve them? One of my mentors, he does a $30,000 coaching program. I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford $30,000 to pay for his coaching program. I knew that if I hired this guy as a coach and a mentor, that I could take my speaking game to the next level. But I didn't have no $20,000, $30,000. Other people in the room did. So I had to say, what do I have that's some value to this individual? I'm a graphic designer. I know how to do book covers. This person has numerous books. He's probably paying somebody about $1,000 to do a book cover. How about me be of service, position myself to say, okay, hey man, at the end of the conference, I put him to this. Look, I want to be of service. Your next book cover is on me. Oh yeah? Yeah. From there, we start building a relationship. I was of service first, not with my hand trying to grab something first, but seeing in my little arsenal of talent and skill, what can I offer this individual? Because a lot of times when you in business and you successful, you using resources. You need resources. Me being a graphic designer, this person gonna be spending $1,000. He gonna be having to go back and forth with the graphic. Why not deal with me? I'm gonna be quicker, faster, and I know what he need. So be of service. Most busy people are up to their neck with people who want their attention. Most have barriers that they have to create to discourage any beggars. Most people they encounter want something and have a handout attitude. Your approach must be service driven. You start by giving value and they will pay attention. This lady sends me a thing saying, oh, I couldn't make it to your conference, but I want you to teach me about what I need to do to be more patient. And I need you to help me find my passion. Instead of saying, hey, can I be of service and help you on your next conference I wasn't able to make on this one? Can I help you promote or do? I know other people who I might not be able to come, but it was some other people I can probably tell to come. That's the way you got to look at it. You got to look at it totally different. And number 3, this is important. If y'all need a book, we got another training manual over here. Write a letter or appreciation of their work. So this mentor of mine, $30,000 coaching program. I couldn't afford it. I could afford $500. I paid $500, went to his boot camp. Then from there I could afford another $1,500. Told him, hey man, I got $1,500. I can give you $400 before I leave this boot camp. Can you show me, is that enough? No, that ain't enough, but I can show you this and that. And we worked out, and I can pay you some more in work. I can do some graphic work for you, this and that. But the first thing that I did is I invested going to his boot camp to show him that I was serious instead of doing a phone call, texting, can I pick your brain kind of thing, trying to be slick. You got to invest, and people got to see that. People of success see people invest. If you invest and you come all the way to Cape Girardeau and you telling me, Malcolm, I want you to mentor me and I want you to coach me because I need some help on certain things, you're going to get first dibs. You become alumni. Anytime I do an event, you get first dibs. Hey, we doing this event because my coaching program is not only built around me speaking and helping you, but you're going to be on stage. I'm showing you off of an apprenticeship program. My next conference, you're going to be on stage. You're going to be a part of this. But I can't do that if I don't know that people are going to be willing. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, I ain't investing in you. Write a letter of appreciation of their work. A letter, not no email. I got a client and a mentor that I was trying to get this guy down in Texas, Houston, Texas, to work with me. Pastor, business person, very busy. But I knew if I can get in with him, you know what I'm saying, I can make some big things happen. He had a group down there that had 4,000 young people that he was impacting. I said, how can I reach this brother? I know email, he got secretaries, he got all kind of other things. Phone call, I probably ain't going to be able to reach him, and I know social media, he ain't on there. I sent a letter. I put my book in there. I wrote a nice letter, made it real personal, and made it to where somebody got to sign for it to get it. So what happened is, all the confusion, he running back and forth, this and that. But one day he got to be in his office, and when he get to his office, there's going to be this beautiful package there of, hey, my name is Malcolm McCrae. I'm a big fan of yours. I love your work. I came to one of your conferences or one of your events when I was down in Texas, and I wanted to know if we can do some business together. This is what I can offer you. This is what I do. I'm an artist, a creative individual. Do you need any kind of murals in the inside of your church? I would love to be able to do some work with your young people. Here's one of my books. Take a look at it and tell me what you think. If you think, if you get a chance, do a follow-up call. Here's my personal my personal phone number, and my email address. You don't think he called me as soon as he got that letter? Hey, Mr. McCrae, how you doing? I got your appreciation letter. You got to think outside the box. Don't just invest in their books and courses. You must digest their process. You never know when you will be asked to talk about their work, meaning don't fake it. Don't try to get in, oh, I'm just going to buy some stuff and not read it. I hate one of the things people are, oh, I got your book. Tell me one thing in the book that you like. Oh, I haven't had time. Come on now. You never know when you will be asked to talk about their work. When I'm in a conference, when I'm in an environment and I'm trying to get some recognition and I want to be the person with the hand up. I go into the conference and everybody else is calm and trying to be shy and all conservative. Hey, my name is Malcolm McCrae. Give me 2 minutes to speak, because everybody in here gonna know who I am and what I do. You got to be the person with the hand up. You got to be the person that's willing to do a little bit more than the rest. You got to be the person that everybody else is coming to take, you coming to bring. When I go to conferences, I bring art. When I go to conferences, my little area is set up like a store. I got my art prints on there. I got my book on there. I got my business cards, because guess what? They got to go past you, whether it's clients, the